All right, guys, in this tutorial, we're going to talk about making sure that in Divi we have suitable results across all devices. So in this particular tutorial, I'm using a Divi template, and we're going to look at this H1 tag here, powering a sustainable tomorrow. We want that to look good across all devices. Now, if you're using a Divi template that Divi has made or somebody else has made, it should be correct through and through from device to device. But if you've created pages on your own, sometimes this happens. You don't go in and you make sure that it looks correct on tablet and phone view. And it's super easy to do. So I'm already logged into WordPress, but I've gone to this page that we're going to do the tutorial on, and I'm going to go up here to Enable Visual Builder. And once that loads, then I'm going to show you what to look for and how to fix things if they happen to be not the way you want them to be. So here's the home page. Okay. And you can go in here and click on the module settings for that particular setting and look to see that that's an H1. And you can come up here to design and go to heading text, make sure H1 is selected, and then you can change the font size with this slider based on desktop, tablet, and phone view. Okay, but what I found is easiest is to come down here to these three dots in the lower midsection of your page, and you can see you have these three different viewports: desktop view, tablet view, and phone view. Okay, so I have intentionally gone in and messed up the phone view for the sake of illustrating what I'm talking about here. So if we go to the phone view here, you'll see that this is just completely blown out. The font is way too big. It's never going to look good on any phone device. So the way to fix this is you make sure you're on the phone view down here in the lower left-hand corner. Click on this, click on your gear. If you want to double check to make sure what heading that is, you can click anywhere within this text and look right here in the default WordPress toolbar, and it'll say H1 or whatever it is. And then you'll go up here to design, click on heading text. Make sure you have H1 selected. And then we're going to come down here. So right now, this is 72, so it's breaking things up miserably. It's not even throwing in any hyphens or anything. It's just blowing the whole design out. So we'll just grab the slider and we'll pull this back slowly until we get things looking just about the way we want it. I think that looks fine. So once I'm happy with that, then I'm going to come down here to the lower right hand corner on this checkbox here, say save changes, and then make sure you come over here to the far lower right corner and click on the save button. Now once you've done that and it's saved, you'll get a check mark there, and then you can come back over here to the desktop view. We know that's looking good. We know tablet's going to be looking good. And then now we've fixed this phone view and it's looking good. So that's all there is to it. And I want to caution you about how you format text within your website. You want to use the H1 through whatever, H6, 5, 6, whatever it is. Those heading tags are important. So H1 is going to be your main heading, your main topic. And then as you go through the hierarchy, then you'll use an H2, H3, H4. The neat thing about Divi is that you can go in here and make an H1 tag whatever you want it to be, whatever font size, color, style, whatever you want to do. And when Google and other search engines go out there and crawl your website, they're going to see those tags. They're looking for H1, H2, H3. It's important for SEO. It's important for style. It's important for the search engines that are crawling your site to know and discern what's correct here as far as your heading tags, paragraph tags, things like that. So you don't want to just use any kind of a tag. You wouldn't want to use an H2 at the top and style it to look like an H1 and then come down later and put an H2 above an H1, for instance. So you want to have that hierarchy. But anyway, I hope this helps. It's something that a lot of people overlook. Another good backup is to use your phone, whether it's an iPhone or Android. I have all my old ones I save for testing purposes, and that's all I use it for. So I can go into my old iPhone 14 and my old Android. I've got an old Galaxy, 12 or whatever it is, 15. And I can go in there and I can check and make sure that that viewport for the style sheet associated with mobile devices is good, because so many people do all of their searching and everything from a mobile device like an iPhone or an Android. So it's important to make sure that all of that flows and looks good on your site. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Have a great day.